guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness here on wonderful Wednesday here in Connecticut. A little windy and everything, and it rained literally from like 11 last night until about 10 this morning. So all of a sudden our drought's in a little better situation than it was, but it is a beautiful day. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. 1C scale can give you a double C. That's all you need, is to play 1C scale correctly, and you got it. Now, I've talked about this before. I think I did one a couple of years ago, saying one note, and you got it. Same concept. Let me honk a little bit. I have played it today, and we'll get to it. Just about 2 hours of practice, a short break, double C's and humble. Lemonade, baby. Every 10 ounces of water, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and 2 tablespoons of agave nectar. One of the healthiest, most weight loss things you can possibly put in your mouth. It's great. Anyway, the thumbnail, 1C scale. And I actually had this discussion with a student on Monday. Okay? Comeback player, doing extraordinarily well in his comeback in a relatively short period of time, and doing a great job. And, you know, you guys, especially you, the comeback guys, when I tell you, dude, you've got it. You've got it. You literally don't need me anymore. Now, I'm not trying to, kick you off the bandwagon or anything like that. But literally, you have all you need to get anything you want, chomp-wise. And I'll hold your hand and I'll be here for you as long as you want. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not trying to kick you to the curb. I have better things to do. That's not what I'm doing at all. But guys, you literally have it. And I know that is not what everybody wants to hear. Ralph, I can barely play a high C. What do you mean I got it? Here's the deal, guys. If you can play a low C scale to a middle C scale correctly, you've got it. And I mean that literally. I'm not trying to be smug. I'm not trying to, again, I mean that literally. Because that is all it takes to go up another 2 octaves or go down how many octaves. Now, I talk endlessly about the happy zone. Okay? And this is just a takeoff from the happy zone. It sounds like I'm exaggerating, but it is not. What you have to do to develop double C's is to play correctly. That's it. I'm not trying to, it's not a joke. That's all you have to do is every single note you play correctly. And have a 1SP mouthpiece. Everything else, all bets are off. I'll go as far as to say it's got to be some sort of a Calit mouthpiece. But some sort of Calit mouthpieces, you're hard pressed to get a double C out of it anyway. But anyway, I digress. Now, C scale. Guys, that is all you need. I'm going to take a step further, guys. Literally, that is all you have to play, practice to develop a double C. Literally. Now, I don't suggest it. I don't think it's the optimum way to do it. You're not having no fun whatsoever with music. It is insanely boring to just play a C scale for a couple hours a day. But guys, that is all you need to develop a double C. As long as you play that C scale with relaxed corners, the proper tongue position, the tip of the tongue against the soft inner red of the bottom lip, and you don't overblow on a 1 SB mouthpiece, you will over time, and I will not put a time limit, I'll get on that in a second, it's that in a second. Over time, you will 100% develop a double C. Okay? Now, here's the deal. As long as you are playing correctly with relaxed corners, the more you play correctly, the more relaxed the corners are going to get. And the more relaxed the corners you get, the more space, the more flexibility you're going to have to thicken the tongue. The more you relax the tongue, relax the corners and thicken the tongue, the less you're going to have to blow to get a big sound. And on a 1 SB mouthpiece, that is the recipe for success. Absolutely 100% the recipe for success. Now, if you want to try me on it, go ahead. I don't suggest it. Make no mistake about it. I do not suggest it. But it can be done. In theory and in practice, it absolutely 100% can be done. Mind-numbingly boring, I get it. To just play one scale every single day, I'm not suggesting that at all. But literally, that's what it does. Okay? Now, I make no bones about it, guys. I'm going after a triple C, and it's coming along very nicely. Again, I don't play a half step higher every single day and tell you how no, that's not how I'm doing. But what I'm doing, I'm being absolutely 100% more adamant about being in a happy zone. And I'm 100% more adamant about relaxing the corners, thickening the tongue, overblowing. It's the same thing I'm doing to get up to a triple C that you may be to get up to a double C. It's the same thing. I can almost guarantee that when I go for a double C and you're going for a high C, very often we are feeling, remember we play by feel, we are feeling the same thing. The same thing that starts to break down, you start to tighten up, the tongue goes better. I know we're feeling the same thing. And what do I do to get up the upper octave? Just keep those principles. There's nothing different. Nothing different. I got a G, how do I play a double C? If the G's right, just keep doing what you're doing. They don't want to hear it. They want to say, well, all you need now is to get a little more compression by the tongue, which is going to put you at a little bit of different tongue level, and they want a specific, that's the flight. Just keep playing correctly. It's as simple as that. And not only that, guys, that C scale, not only is your range going to expand both ways, your tone and power and your endurance, and that is going to get better and better and better. The more relaxed, a fuller, richer tone, the more relaxed you are, the more relaxed the tone is going to be. Guys, that's it. One scale, one C scale, and the world is yours, Chico, and everything in it. Anyway, eat and drink fruits and vegetables, and live your life with true power. Love you all.